Yo, so what's going on, Battlefielders? It is Pwn, and today I am sick. I know, right? Kind of sucks. You know, I didn't even do anything hardcore. I hate when I get sick out of nowhere, because the next day I'm really planning to get stuff done. This is supposed to be the last day I'm supposed to be unpacking my stuff since I moved into my new place. And then all of a sudden I'm sick, so that's a big not happening tonight, bro. And Super Bowl, my birthday's this weekend and shit, so... Man, I've got so much to do and not enough time to do it, and I get a cold out of nowhere. I feel like shit, so if I sound weird... and it's not, you know, as easy to fap to, I apologize, but in the meantime, I'm playing a little bit of Grand Bazaar. I'm using the MP7, and I want to compare this to something real quick, and this may make a couple people mad, because I see people asking to see the MP7 all the time, and I do think it's one of the more solid guns in the game. I don't think it's on the caliber of something like the FAMAS or anything like that, but it is kind of reliable at times, and I compare this gun to the PP-19, yes, to the PP. And the thing about this gun is there are times like these 3 shots right here where the guys actually die in, you know, 4 or 5 bullets like they're supposed to. But there are other times where I literally spray a guy like 18 bullets and he still manages to survive with like 6 health or something. So it's just like really, really crazy. So, you know, I love the gun, but there are times where I really pump into a guy and I just get no reaction out of it. So, you know, with that being said, you know, that's my little thought on the MP7. I wanted to put that out there. I don't think I've done an MP7 video since the beta. I'm not sure. Has it been that long? I don't even remember the last time I used this gun. But anyways, I want to talk to you guys about an extremely unusual topic today, so do not judge me, understand it. Listen to me first before you're like, yeah, Pwn, what are you talking about? The topic today is pain, and you're like, pain without love? Yeah, I ain't about to do that, especially because I'm sick. Normally I'd have sounded just like him, you know what I'm talking about, but I'm sick, guys. I'm sick, I can't do it, so... Anyways, what I want to talk about is pain. Now, physical pain, emotional pain, external, internal, whatever, guys. I want to talk about pain to you guys, and I want you guys to compare and relate to this, because I was thinking about this the other night. And some of these kind of things I've never experienced. You know, I've never had like a broken bone or, you know, first time anal sex. You know what I mean? There was a second time, but the first time I was unconscious, so that doesn't count. You know what I'm talking about? So, so basically, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of these pains, and I wanted to see if you guys have experienced a couple of them that I have, and can compare them and let me know if some of them are bad or not. I mean, and to the extent of which is worse to you guys. Is it physical pain? Is it emotional pain? Is it internal pain? Is it external pain? What's that? Is that incoming and outgoing? I don't know. Internal and, you know, outer pain, something like that. I have no clue. Mr. Pain. I don't know. So basically the idea is, you know, I've had the worst pain that I've had physical was actually somewhat internal. I have had my eardrum burst on the takeoff of a flight. I was going to Florida one year. My eardrum just burst, just popped right open, popped my ear cherry just instantly on takeoff, and I had to deal with that pain for a 2-hour flight. And it was like the most painful thing I've ever dealt with before, physically. It was something else, guys. I gotta admit, it was just extremely difficult to deal with. It hurt like hell, and then landing and everything like that. And they had to come in surgery, and I've had 13 surgeries on my ears. That's how bad my ears are, man. So when people are like, yeah, man. If you realize that I don't sound horrible much in gaming, it's because I don't have the best hearing in the world. I got great vision, got great, you know, stamina. I just don't have great hearing. And, so that's one thing that's been a flaw with me. I've never broken an actual like bone outside of like my toes. I've broken every one of my toes, and I may give you a story about that too. But I wanted to ask you guys which is worse. I had my heart broken, and that to me is worse. I would take the eardrum pain over losing a loved one or something like that, or something like that. Like for example, I almost lost Amanda one time, and that was the most painful thing in my life. One thing I never wanted to come and deal again. I didn't know how to react with it or deal with it. And that is, I think, emotional pain is far worse than physical pain. And I mean, they both heal, and depending on the kind of person, they can both patty cake, motherfucker patty cake. Nope, guess not. Oh, but his shit works. Oh, so I got a one-time use thing. Fuck you. I'm gonna bust your eardrum. So anything that's what I'm talking about is emotional pain usually takes the average person a lot longer to get over. I mean, we could put a cast on a broken bone, but I don't know. I mean, unless you're able to amputate your fucking emotions, there's nothing you can really do about emotional pain, and I think that's the worst in my opinion. But maybe some of you guys can tell me. Those that have actually, I've tried to like wall bang patty cake. I can't do it. So maybe you guys can tell me. I mean, is breaking a leg worse? Would you rather have your heart broken or break your leg? And maybe you guys could tell me that. Somebody that's actually experienced both. And and let me know. But anyways, you guys obviously want to hear that weird fucked up story about how I break my toes. I've broken every one of my toes except for 2, and I've broken a couple of them numerous times. I play sports barefoot, whether it's soccer, football, everything. I do everything barefoot. You know, the bottom of my feet are like fucking sandpaper. We play Chicago 21 outside basketball and stuff in the middle of the street. So, you know, eventually my feet would be bleeding after every game, so on and so forth. But I just find that I could only play ball like that. So I had rough feet, so on and so forth, and, you know, broken toes. I did a lot of things without shoes on and stuff like that. And that's how I was growing up. But the story was, when I was younger, we had this big-ass table in the living room. We had this big-ass table in the living room, and we had a dog. It was a little bulldog. Her name was Hoya. I don't know who the fuck named her. It wasn't me. Probably my mom. But her name was Hoya, and she would chase me around. She would, like, air hump everything. She'd grab our pillows off the couch and start humping them. So when she was in heat, she was just humping everything. So she'd tackle me, because I was a younger kid. I was, like, 6 or something. So she'd tackle me to the ground and start humping me. And I didn't like that, obviously. And I couldn't fight it. I just tried to stiff arm. Didn't work. So one year I tried to clear the living room table and land on the couch out of her range. And I smashed all my toes and broke all my toes on the table and collapsed. And then at that point, I didn't make it to the couch. I ended up on the ground. And then she took advantage of me when I was, you know, crying. So apparently, you know, that dog gets off on that kind of stuff. But anyways, that's my random story, embarrassing story about how I got bulldog pounded. And I'm not proud of it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. Like I said, I'm really curious to see what you guys say down below in the comments. Remember to rate it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Get it.